If you go to Matthew chapter 12, verse 5 to 6, Jesus says to the Pharisees who accused his disciples of profaning the Sabbath, he answered them saying, have you not read of the law, how that the Sabbath days, the priests in the temple profane the Sabbath and they are blameless? But I say to you that in this place is one greater than the temple. Listen to that statement. I say to you that in this place is one that is greater than the temple. Who could be greater than the temple of God if not God himself? Why would Jesus make such bold claims and statements claiming to be greater than the temple unless he was the very God the temple was built to be honored or was built to honor? Without the presence of God, the temple is merely a structure, no different from any other building. A palace is recognized as such because it serves as the throne of the king. And if the king were to depart, the once glorious palace will be reduced to an artifact of the past. Simple. Similarly, the only one greater than the temple of God is God who dwells within it. He goes further to say to them in verse 7 that if you had known what this means, I desire mercy, not sacrifice, you would not have condemned the guiltless. He speaks as God, declaring that what he requires is mercy over the sacrifices they offered in the temple. Who were they sacrificing to in the temple? They were sacrificing to God. And Jesus says, I require mercy, not sacrifice. So he's saying, I am the God you are sacrificing to. Then he continues in verse 9 and says, for the Son of Man is Lord even of the Sabbath. By calling himself the Lord of the Sabbath, he is identifying himself as none other than Jehovah. The Jewish Sabbath was a day sanctified for worshiping the Lord, a day of rest where no work was permitted. And yet here comes Jesus boldly proclaiming, I am the Lord of the Sabbath. This declaration isn't just a statement of authority, it is a profound claim of ownership. He's saying, I am the master, the possessor, the ruler, and the very authority over the Sabbath itself. In essence, Jesus isn't just observing the Sabbath, he's the very one to whom the Sabbath points, the fulfillment of all its rest and its purposes. He used them definite article insinuating and making a firm claim as he that governs the Sabbath, and not a Lord of the Sabbath, but the Lord of it as the sole authority over it. In these verses, Jesus is proclaiming that he is the one who exercises authority even over the rules and the regulations that governs the Sabbath day. As such, Jesus was proclaiming to the world, especially to the legalistic Pharisees, that he was greater than the law and above the laws of the Mosaic covenant, because as God in the flesh, he is the